Well, I've been flying on and off in the rain today and checking out the frame, and it's completely rigid. It does not vibrate or flex at all. I'm working on the motor mounts. I've got aluminum motor mounts coming, very similar to these, and I worked on a crush test as well. I put in an arm here, and I put the rubber O-rings in between the metal there. That prevents it from being able to do what I did earlier today, break the tube, which you can see there. And I crushed it with the clamps in a test, trying to see what the worst case scenario is, and I don't want that to happen. So the O-rings will prevent you from being able to crush it that much, and you have to use discretion, of course, but considering that cut there, that was completely tight and actually bending the aluminum probably a little bit, so it was a worst case scenario. But it's flying really well, and I just did some more video. The front mounts I haven't beefed up yet. Beefed up the back mounts, doubled them up here, which resulted in no vibration at all really. That's carbon fiber mounts. And then the G10 and the carbon fiber here, and very little vibration with that arrangement as well. Now these are the older mounts I have from HB7 too, so I will have them streamlined like that, of course. But I'm also going to cut some 1/16 aluminum mounts, because the aluminum on the aluminum mount, it could bend if in a crash, I guess, but 1/16 is pretty beefy, and it'll have a lot of cutouts, so it'll be light. But it'll mount on that aluminum bracket there, as well as have additional holes closer to the motor as well. So it'll have two right off the motor itself, and then two further back about 1 centimeter. And you'll have the double mount option there on the front. So rigidity and structural strength is a key component to this, and don't want to skimp on anything. These mounts are extremely powerful for what they are. If you were using 2210 or 2208s or even these 2215s, these are quite sufficient. But larger motors like I'm getting this week, 35 at 10, and others like that, 28 series and 30 series, you'd want to have double mounts. So, you know, these are common mounts. The ones I'm using right now, I'm having some machined, but these are common mounts on eBay, so you could always buy extras, and you're not locked into buying them from my site. But I will try to have them at a competitive price, and of course I'm in North America, so you probably get it to 4 or 5 days if I ship it off airmail. So there you go, folks. Rainproof ESC is pretty good advantage, I think, and really good precaution at least. Everything else inside is really dry compared to the outer surface. So being able to fit all my components inside there, I'm going to put in an OSD the next couple of days, and it's really protective of the whole electronics arrangement that you have, so that in crashes all it suffers is your antenna, and I doubt that your battery would suffer, but that would be the other thing. But your antennas are the only things sticking out on this quadcopter, and as you can see, the split free sky antenna at the back here, and having lots of holes, able to put the antenna down below away from the 1.3 gigahertz video antenna. So there's a briefing for today, folks. Lots of work, and but well worth it. I'm really happy with this, and really look forward to getting my other parts.